Alright guys and girls, welcome back to day 732 days into my Slimfast video logs. And for my video log today, this is 1484 episodes. So 1484, so 1484 episodes into my video log. And I'm just getting my mum's food done. She wants some tomatoes. So I need to put these tomatoes on. This is my dinner episode for today. I've just gone to, well, I've just come back from Sainsbury's and I bought myself one of these things because I'm trying to fully go sort of vegan, but I want to try and get something like nice clothes and all that, well, something to sit down like a cushion. And apparently they've got one of these like sort of fox leather, not with the F-O-X, not that sort of fox leather, it's actually like sort of fake sort of fur. And I asked the woman about it. She says no animal products in it apparently, so that's good. I got one of these like sort of throw over sort of blankets. Apparently I think they got polyester or something in it, so I'm gonna have to have a look on the back, otherwise I might have to take it back. I've got the receipt anyway, so but she reckons fox leather stuff is supposed to be sort of no animal products in there, nothing to do with animals. Because I do have like sort of one of these fox leather chairs I bought ages ago, a long time ago, like a computer desk chair. Apparently that was sort of like is vegan or something, so yeah, hopefully I've done good. That was on sale actually in Sainsbury's for the sort of the fleece, the throw over, quite massive, kind of feels like you're in a sort of an episode of Game of Thrones where you can put it over you and all that, where like you're sort of one of the kings or something. So it's absolutely massive, you can just throw it over you. It's like a big massive sort of towel, but it feels so silky, like sort of satin and all that. It feels like it's satin. Alright, so what we're going to do is put that in. Put the fork on that. No, put the fork there, because you're not allowed to put anything metal in there. Right, is it on? Need to keep that up. I will show you guys and girls actually later in one of my videos, because I'm trying to go fully flipping vegan. So like plant-based food, baked beans is good for you, high in protein and all that, and fibre, a good fibre source. Well, it's actually kind of, I think it's like a source of fibre or something. Well, actually chili baked beans, like actually from Heinz. Fibre per half a can, 7.3 grams of fibre. Protein 9.2 grams per half a can, and I have a whole can, so getting loads of protein, loads of fibre, building up my muscles. I'm gonna be like Arnold. I'll be like, where is he? Where's that big guy who was last time? He was overweight, he's got too much weight on him, now he's like Mr. Muscles. Mr. Muscle loves the jobs you hate. Oh. Right, oh my god, where is he? He's gone, he's disappeared. He's turned into somebody else. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger with long hair and all that. Ah, get to the chopper, do it, come on, get to the chopper. Right, so yeah, I'll be back in a second, guys and girls. Here we go, Anna. Here we go. Actually, I remember years gone back when my dad. This was actually before my dad actually passed away. Obviously, I'm going to be after, is it? So, anyway, so there was this one. my dad was really overweight person. I think he was like around about 25, 30 stone or some shit like that. He was a big guy. He had a massive gut out here and all that. And I remember my dad actually, basically, he was taken ill so many years after, and I was still at school at the time and all that. And he literally used to, he got took ill. We had to get him to the hospital, and then every day, all he would have is like 1 scone a day. 1 scone a day, because he couldn't want anything else. And started going down in weight. He started losing weight. He wouldn't eat properly. I think near the end he had like a sort of a massive meal or something, which was I can't remember what it was now. She was like a steak or something. And this was at a cafe. It was in town. It used to be a fish shop. It was up by Dolphin Square. It used to be like a sort of a fish shop, but it used to be tied into a restaurant. And he had his like sort of last meal there, because when my dad got transferred into the hospital, he was nearly on his dying way at the time. So we managed to get him out. And then there was this one day, there was a couple of days after, or a week or 2 weeks anyway. Yeah, it was. I think he had like 2 weeks left with us after when he passed away. Came out of hospital, he signed himself out of hospital, and then he was driving home, wanted a cigarette, didn't care because he used to smoke a lot, he used to drink a lot, he used to be a fucking alky, and I mean a serious alky. That's why I didn't fucking drink alcohol, that's why I don't smoke either, because I know how bad it is, how all that shit is, because I've seen it all. I've literally seen it all. Anyway, so it's getting to the point, and I'll just make sure this gravy. Anyway, so there was this one time, there was this like, my dad was driving a car, and he was sitting by like a lake or a river, I think it was like a little stream, and he lost so much weight. He went from, I think it was like 23, 24 stone, right down to around about 7.5 stone. Literally 7.5 stone, something like that. It was fucking, he lost a lot of weight, and it was through his illness that he contracted deep vein thrombosis. Actually nasty shit to see as well, fucking nasty. And that was through the drinking and through the cigarettes, and my dad was in a lot of pain in it at the time and all that. And it was to that point. Oh, I think my brother's come back in a second. Alright guys, right, so yeah, so we got to the point, and there's this bloke who was driving along. My dad lost like literally 7 stone, something like that. He went from 23 stone down to 7 stone, my dad, at the time before he actually passed on and died. And it was really, it was at this point, he was driving he was driving this car, and we stopped by the river, and there's this bloke, and my dad got out of the car. He was so skinny, he was around about 7 stone, 8 stone, something like that. And he got us out of the car. This car drives by down where the road where we live, down by the lake, and oh my god, it was funny. There's this bloke jumps and like sticks his head out the window and goes, "Oi, you fat cunt!" And I thought, what? And my dad's like, what the hell? He's like, my dad gets out of the car, he's a skinny bloke, and he calls him a fat cunt. I thought, what? No, but that's what this bloke did. When Dad was alive at the time, this bloke was called him about it. Huh? Door frozen, isn't it? Fuck knows. But yeah, some people, I tell you, absolutely flipping disgrace. People say shit like that. Anyway, I'll back in a minute, guys and girls. Anyway, I'm almost done, guys and girls. So yeah, some people. Whew. Right, so what we're gonna do is put some of this in. Put some of this in. This will put hairs on your chins and on your chest. Right. Get her. Oh, sounding like it's farting then, this bag, when I'm opening it. But yeah, what I do, guys and girls, I'll show you and do some videos of the fox leather throwovers and all that, in another video and all that. But on this one at the moment, I'm just doing my cooking. Yeah, well, you can do that. You opened it. What's the matter with you? Right. And it's like my brother, he was saying, oh, you shouldn't be saying that, you shouldn't be swearing on that and saying the C word. But the thing is, what my brother does, he does that a lot on the internet, and he's a fucking hypocrite. So he's like, ugh, he's most hypocritical people out. Absolutely disgusting, really. But I mean, I use the language, but I use it in the way that other people are saying. It's not for me, because I'm not, when I swear and stuff, if I'm doing swearing, I will swear. I mean, it's in the language anyway, it's an actual language of communication. But yeah, it's words at the end of the day. I don't want to take any like notice of the words and all that. But I mean, when you get people in town using it, and there's like, say, a lot of children around, I'll tell you, guys and girls, like I've seen loads of families, like parents using it, and I'm thinking, what? You're using that in front of your children? That's even worse. Especially when they're like 5, 6 years old. And then threatening to like slap them one. I'm thinking, what? Jesus. Gonna abuse him as well. Alright. Alright. But I'm sure you guys and girls actually know anyway, but yeah, bloody 2005 my dad actually passed away, and yeah, you never forget it, because I was the one that actually found him, so that kind of, to me, it was like actually shocking. It's always going to be with me. Right, I'll back in a minute, in 2 minutes. Anyway, yeah, guys and girls, let us know in the comments, I mean, what you would think if someone said that to you and shit, like you lost a weight and then they start insulting. I mean, I know it's insults and fucking things like that, but it's one of those bloody things, to be honest. I think people are going to be people at the end of the day. They're going to be nasty and shit like that. There's nasty people out there. Right. I think it's the way people need to have common decency at the end of the day, to be nice. We need, I think we need to like try and get everyone to be nice and not to be nasty at each other and shit. Not literally shit at the same time. That'd be weird. Right. Right, so what I do is put this on here. So I'm putting all my vegetables on here, then I've got to put my brown rice on the top. I ain't even done that yet. I mean, to be honest, me and my mum was telling my dad to stay in the hospital at the time, but the doctor gave him like about a week to live, and he lived over that. He surpassed that. I think it was like 2 weeks. But if he'd have stayed in the hospital, like the doctors would have asked him at the time, I think he would have stayed like alive. He would have, I think he'd have been about 80 now, 81, something like that. Because he was well over my mum's age and all that. I think it was like a 13-year gap between each other. 12, 13 years. I think my mum said she was 13 at the time or so, and he was like 26. So, not well. I said 13, 14 years from that. But I don't think they went out with each other when she was 13. But he used to wave to her. He used to be like a window cleaner or something. Or odd job man or something. He used to do all the odd jobs and all that. And then when my dad was 26 or 24, something like that, he used to wave at my mum when she was 13 through the window and go, yeah. Oh. But I think she said she went out with him, I think around 18, 19 or something. And I think when she had the first child, I think she was like 23 or something. Right. Okay, so that one's almost done. So that's my mum's. And then I got mine to do. I'll be right back in a sec, guys. So I've just put some Yorkshire puddings in for a minute. Well, a shit ton of Yorkshire puddings because I love them actually, to be honest, and I can burn off the calories anyway. So that's got a couple of minutes, 2 minutes for them Sean Connery. Right, there we go. Woo! Right, should we put that right there? Oh, actually Friday tomorrow. Oh, that's good. Friday. Because then we've got the Grand Tour. I think it was like episode 4 or something of the Grand Tour tomorrow. So I'm going to be watching that. Definitely good. And we're back in a second, guys and girls. So the last one's in a couple of minutes. So I've just finished now. Just going to quickly put a little bit of this chili powder. Or hot chili powder. Not curry powder, but chili powder. Put that on the top of my brown rice and everywhere else, and a little seasoning. There you go. Bloody hay fever coming out, because I actually suffer from hay fevers even during the winter time and stuff. So I put a little bit of garlic bread. I take garlic bread. Ugh. Bit of seasoning, and that's pretty much it. Right, so I've got my Yorkshires there. I've got my brown rice, my baked beans, my corn, and I've got my vegetables, and then I've got my mum's tomatoes there with her jacket potatoes in it, so she's eating, and also 2 of those Yorkshires. But I got 4 Yorkshires because I love Yorkshire puddings. Anyway, guys and girls, cheers all for watching. If you enjoyed it, for today, Thursday, 4th of January 2018, cheers all for watching. Stay safe and have a good one.